Hello again, enjoy this short story. Title: Threw away husband's collection, now he won't speak to me. My husband fancies himself an art connoisseur, even though he isn't one. He filled his home office and hallway with a collection inherited from his grandfather. Most of these paintings, statuettes, and artifacts, like fake guns, books, and ship models, are fakes or reproductions, with very few genuine pieces. My husband knows this, but he kept and added to the collection over the years because he liked it as a kid and enjoyed the way it looked. He even said he preferred buying fakes to avoid bankrupting us. To be honest, I couldn't stand the random assortment of knickknacks, especially since they weren't worth anything. His office and hallway looked like a child's idea of a museum. While he was away on a trip 2 weeks ago, I seized the opportunity to put all the stuff in storage and give his office a makeover. I thought he'd be upset but would eventually accept it. When he came back, he got silent. I reassured him that I didn't throw away any of his knickknacks, just put them in storage, and that I liked his room much better now. I even said his grandmother should have done the same for his grandfather. He said the rest of the house was already in my style and he accepted that, but the office and hallway were his space. I reassured him that he would like it better with time, but a week has passed, and he looks depressed. He stopped spending time in his office, barely talks to me, and even refuses intimacy. He acts indifferent and told me I could get rid of the few things I kept. I'm starting to think I overstepped. Did I make a mistake? I'm considering apologizing and putting his stuff back in his office. Update. Hey everyone, I know I messed up big time, and your comments reinforced that feeling. I went to my husband, gave him a massive apology, and told him I wanted to restore his collection and return his office and hallway to how they were before. I also apologized for going behind his back and violating his safe space. I offered to let him display some pieces in our bedroom and living room and promised to pay for any new additions to his collection. He accepted my apology and forgave me. We spent the afternoon putting his stuff back in place. It's not worth creating a rift between us over this. I might not like his taste in art, but I love him, and if he's happy, I'm happy too. Thank you all for the tough love, I really needed it. My mother has always been very controlling with my father, constantly complaining, which is why I keep my distance from her. My father is a quiet man who avoids conflict, much like my husband. Now I realize I am becoming like my mother. I didn't outright throw away my husband's stuff because I knew it would cause irreparable damage, but I still do many things my mother did, like swapping his clothes or suggesting what he should post on social media. I had a long conversation with my husband about my behavior. He said he's mostly fine with it, but sometimes I can be too intense and suffocating. He even mentioned how I spread my leg on him while sleeping to keep him from moving. Hearing this made me tear up, and although he assured me he's not thinking about leaving, I don't want to make him miserable like my father. I asked if I should go to therapy to address my behavior, and he said he would support me. Now I'm looking for therapists and considering marriage counseling as well. Hopefully, our relationship isn't too damaged, and I can become a more patient and understanding partner like he is with me.